Pencils down. That's it.
He just started recording.
Oh,
there it is.
Two
There it
slaps.
is. 2 slaps.
Wow.
One for each cheek,
One
ball.
for each cheek. Welcome to another. This is it. Another Ramble 259. Isn't that exciting?
260. We're knocking on the door. 260.
We're right there. Where did they bury us? If you don't mind.
God, fuck. What was it? 3.
And
Midway through 3.
There's Cody right there. Say hi, Cody. Still in his bougie hotel
His
with
beat-off
no
room.
Wi-Fi. His beat-off room. That's why he probably said hi 14 minutes ago, but we're just now going to see him wave. There it is. I think. There it is.
Modern technology.
Modern technology.
It's just dial-up.
It's dial-up. Cody's on dial-up.
I think this subnet has better internet, but I can't connect to it, so it
Oh
sucks.
shit. Well, it's okay.
Well,
We're
it
gonna
sounds
get
like you have
through
3
this.
hours left of AOL.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
sounds
kind of
like.
where we're at right now. Do us a favor. Email us just to say hi even.
Why not?
Ramble@theramblepod.com. Follow us on Twitter @PodcastRamble1. On Instagram @PodcastRamble. All that good shit. We have a sponsor. How exciting is that, Eddie?
It's
Cody.
amazing. I don't have to do the thing I do on this one.
No.
Because Cody does that through the...
He's already
doing that
unless
shit.
he can't hear us.
Unless he can't hear us, right?
Let's see. Is it up?
Did he do it?
No. We're still waiting on the Hemp Vita to come across the screen.
Because normally I throw it up, but that's
Right.
on the Ramble.
There!
Look at that!
Look at that shit. We're not fucking around. Cody said it all. But
Who
let's
said
get,
dial-up sucks?
Let's go into it. All the products. It's CBD stuff. All the products, the tinctures,
Yeah.
the gummies, the vape juice,
Right.
the vape pods,
All
the pep
that.
products, hempvita.com. All the products and lotions use broad spectrum.
Now, see,
CBD oil.
I've been using narrow spectrum,
I bet it sucked, didn't it?
and it sucked.
Erectile dysfunction?
Yeah.
Now broad spectrum? Now you've been rubbing
I'm
this on your dick?
they call me Rhino.
I call you Rhino.
I know you do.
God, my God, dude. How long are our sessions now?
We have to voluntarily stop.
Yes. Yeah. It's, oh, man.
Before it'd be like, oh, I wish we could keep going.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
Now
I
it's
can't
like,
anymore.
Eddie,
I got
jeez.
it. I got shit. I got.
I'm on a cleanse. It's about to get real messy. If we don't. There's no THC. The combustible ones, though, you figure have THC. The flowers. And
Why
the
wouldn't
pre-rolls.
they? They're combustible.
They do, but guess how
They
much?
explode.
How much do you think they'll have? They
You
have
you
THC.
couldn't have a combustible with less than 96%.
Less than 0.3, baby. Less than
That's
0.3%.
not real.
I know. And we'd like to bring in our special guest rambler. Hemp Vita will only use Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hemp Vita only uses industrial hemp grown in the
USA. USA.
It's organic with no GMOs.
Tough guy.
And the CBD's legal, so you can get caught with it in your car. You're fine. It will not
Can
get
you
you
give
high.
them shit though when they go, hey man?
Oh, you can like, oh, good job, dummy.
good job.
It's legal,
You're like,
you
it's
idiot.
fucking legal. There's
Ooh,
like this
you got me,
combustibles only got
copper.
0.3%,
Right.
and then you
Cops come and try to snatch my crops. These pigs want to blow my house down.
Mm-mm.
All of Hemp Vita's products meet the 2018 Farm Bill, which is signed into law December of 2018.
I know Christmas is coming up.
Yes, it is.
Right? And I didn't want to tell you this, but
Okay.
I got the 2018 Farm Bill tattooed on my back.
For me?
So you can read it while you're going to Pound Town.
Wow, God. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Oh, my God.
So-
Guess what I did?
What?
I got it engraved on our pillow so you can read it while I'm going to town on you. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to have this happen. Oh, fuck. That's how much we love that Farm Bill.
God
though.
damn it.
It legalized hemp at the federal level by removing it from the federal list of controlled substances and classifying it as an agricultural commodity. Whew. And as Cody has just put it up there on that screen, you know it. You go to hempvita.com. You type in the Ramble, just Ramble, just
Ramble.
the word, the letters RAMBLAE, the word Ramble as your promo code. 15%
15.
off.
That's 5
Bam.
times 3%.
5 times 3%. Isn't that amazing?
15% off.
Times 5. Or 5% times 3. Isn't
Or
that
3
crazy?
times 5%.
It's insane. It's insane.
However you do that math, it works
Bam.
out to 15%.
So they're our sponsor. Please go to hempvita.com. We beg of you. We beg of you.
do it.
Do it.
Because it looks like this is working.
It looks like
And
it
that's
is.
what's important.
That's what matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
And the holidays are coming up. Buy some CBD
boom.
products
Who wouldn't love that shit
for your
man?
loved ones.
Do we just go ahead and start the show? 4 minutes? Do we have it the quickest intro ever? Cody, what do you think? Quickest intro of all
Are
time?
we sellouts
Yeah.
if our intro is just a product placement?
Nah, man, we're
That
not
doesn't make us
sellouts.
sellouts?
Nah, man, we're G's. We'll always be
Straight up
G's.
Gs?
Never forget that.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a little bit longer because I got to queue up everything. You know?
Right.
Like, this is going to take a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let's
What?
do this first.
What?
Let's just see if we have any new,
Do we?
you know.
Is it going to be a disappointment?
I
Because you're
hope
typing
not.
it in.
And is it
I-
coming up
I
goose
don't
eggs
know.
on your end?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
It's still-
116
let's
is what we
see.
had. Let's
There
see.
you're typing the ramble.
Oh.
Comedian Jerry Rocha talked.
117 5-star rating.
Yes.
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 No new reviews.
No new review. That's fine though. That
That's
was
fine.
a good one though.
Scissor
From
Lord
Scissor
left a
Lord.
great one.
Love you, Scissor Lord.
Scissor Lord, we love you, and let's
we
not
got
have Scissor Lord be alone.
117.
117. Please subscribe to us. Give us a 5-star rating on iTunes. Positive text review. All those wonderful things. And let's just fucking start it. Do we just do
hit
it?
the fucking music.
Hit the fucking music. And look at what I'm singing today. Why not? Why not? Can we do this?
We can do it. It's being done right about now.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. When the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on the floor. Take a step that is new. We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company. Holy shit. You see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous. Three's company too. There we go. Wow.
Might have been my favorite one ever.
I might have been. Jeez.
And it works good because we have Cody and me and you here. It is Three's Company.
There it is.
Three's
Cody, you see how that works? Don't you get it now?
That should be our new theme song for the Ramble.
I think it might be. Don't you get that? Have you ever heard the Three's Company theme song, Cody?
Yeah, I have. I just heard it now. It's beautiful, but I've heard it before.
Next time we do it, then, could you shred the way that guy shreds at the beginning of that fucking... Like, that motherfucker brought it.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, this is not up... Oh, God. Oh, God, I
What?
just think I thought... Now,
What?
next
What?
Ramble 260.
Yeah.
We're not going to do lists because we're recording it in like a day.
We have to do a pre-list because
we're gonna have no list. We're gonna have to wait for 261 for the list.
Right.
Is this an idea? And we'll finalize it.
Well,
But
let's tell everybody next week's Ramble. Everything is being way pre-recorded.
yes, because
I'm
of the
going-
holidays.
The holidays, Thanksgiving week. I'm going to be out of town.
Eddie will be out of town for Thanksgiving. Safe though. He's only going
I'm
to
going to try to
visit.
spread as much COVID as possible.
Okay, good.
That's kind of what because it's a hoax.
It's a hoax.
So I'm not going to live my
not
life
real.
by those rules.
Why?
So we're going to record everything on Friday.
As safe as
This
possible. Eddie
Friday.
will have. So don't worry. He's not being irresponsible. He's
No,
got
I'm
a safe
not.
trip.
I'm actually getting tested and all
Yeah,
that
fuck
stuff.
yeah, man. And so Thanksgiving, that week, we're gonna record everything for that week and again, in like 2 days.
Yes.
So we're gonna have time to do the list. So 261. But here's a question for Hall of Fame Hat.
What?
Three's Company landlord.
Oh, Furley or Roper?
Furley or Roper? Cody, do you have a dog in this fight? Furley or Roper?
I do not.
Because Furley, you have physical comedy at its peak. Just brilliant physical comedy.
Yeah, but Roper, you
Roper-
have shots to the camera
He broke the fourth wall.
every episode.
Every episode. Cody, so have you ever seen Mr. Roper? Are you ever familiar with Mr. Roper's work on Three's Company? All right, so like they would always, again, it was a running gag if they would hear something from the main apartment next door to
Yeah.
theirs and they would confuse it for something else. And this is just an example. Like, Cody, you're going to be the camera, Cody. All right, you're going to be the audience. And Norman Fell, the great Norman Fell.
Who
played
Master
Mr. Roper.
of breaking the fourth wall.
Yes, his wife would be like, "Oh, sounds like someone's having fun next door," and then he'll do this. Well, I'm glad somebody is. And that was like every episode, just right at the camera, just broke it.
But he would laugh.
He would laugh
Through his joke.
Through his joke.
Hey,
That's a tough one. Should that be our? We think about
but
this.
Furley would break the fourth wall, but he
He
wouldn't
would.
look directly at the
He
camera.
wouldn't look at the
He
camera.
would just start laughing over to himself. Like,
Right. Yeah. It's God.
way
damn.
different.
Both of them TV royalty. Norman
both of
Fell
them
and Don Knotts.
And remember, the Ropers had their own spinoff.
They did.
Called The
Furley
Ropers.
Furley didn't.
Right. And that's where we were introduced to, what's his face from Arrested Development, the dad.
And
George Bluth.
was it
What's
really?
the name? Who's the dad? He was in Transparent.
Yeah.
Who?
Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Tambor.
He was
He
the
was
neighbor to the Ropers.
That was his first thing, wasn't it?
That was the first thing I ever saw him in.
Wow. Man, look at that. Look at
Furley
that.
never got a spinoff.
He never did. It's sad. Very sad. The Ropers was a lot. I mean, it was they dealt with AIDS, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
They went really deep on the Ropers. I think Jeffrey Dahmer rented a place from him. in
Right.
one
Home
episode.
abortions.
Yeah, home abortions.
Mrs. Roper. It was. I mean, it was.
Where are we going?
It wasn't your conventional sitcom.
It wasn't.
I mean, it was a 3-camera sitcom.
Oh, it was.
But they dealt with home abortions.
home abortions.
and AIDS.
And they made it funny.
Always.
The home abortion,
Always.
Cody, I don't know if you know this, but the home abortion episode of the Ropers was it was on par with Lucille Ball eating all the chocolates on the conveyor belt.
Except with stuff going in, it was
Right,
stuff going
it was
out.
going out. Oh Jesus! That's why the Ropers
Is this the darkest moment in Ramble history?
might be way ahead of its way ahead of its time.
This is more
the Roper's
this is
home
darker
abortion
than the suicide van.
I don't think the Dana Plato
the Dana Plato suicide van.
Number one.
I don't know. Home abortions with the Ropers is, but the only problem is Dana Plato suicide van actually happened in real life.
That was real.
That was real.
So I think that's darker.
That might be darker
Because that van's still out there. Like, yeah, that Winnebago is.
Yeah, the
could be
Ropers
anybody's.
home abortion episode was just scripted gold.
Scripted gold. Let's get to you, the listener, the Rambler, Nico Brown. emails us. He says, quote, "The prodigal monkey returns,
It's been
bitches.
a minute, Nico.
After months where I couldn't listen to the Ramble due to time and mood issues, I'm still at home and all ducking day thanks to the orange cunt surrendering to the China virus from the UK.
Yeah.
But I've been catching up since the tragic assassination of Swings and Misses. # always a swinger.
Thanks,
Now
man.
to the business at hand, I've been catching up on the the Ramble. I've noted Cody's power-hungry ascension to contracted Ramble host from Jizz Talk intern has not been fully embraced by the Ramblers and James Nation, and this makes me sad. Sure, Cody has the social skills of the love child of Sheldon Cooper and Chelsea Handler, and sure. What does he say? He isn't as bad as Dexter.
Huh.
Cody, you gonna take that? Is that good?
That's a compliment.
I missed all of that because your audio cut out.
Oh no, Cody is more like Jar Jar Binks from Clone Wars, a character he thought was pointless, pandering dolt, but became a truly enjoyable chaos vector.
Oh,
Thank you, Nico.
that's a compliment.
That feels like a super backhanded compliment.
No, I
No,
think
it's
that's
a good one.
compliment.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Compared to Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, but
that's not a
Clone
good
Wars
thing.
Jar Jar
Clone Wars Jar
was
Jar way
much
better.
more important
way more watchable.
than
But
cinema Jar Jar.
why was it assumed I was going to be lousy?
That's a great
don't
question.
know.
I don't. We. That's
I
a.
don't-
neat- That's a.
that's a question
Nico
for Nico.
question. So all right, let's get to our listening. Ready for this? What hat? You ready for this?
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
What hat would they wear?
Oh, goddamn. That fucking harmonica, buddy. Bojack the Ripper, I'm back. I missed the last 4, maybe more submissions. I'm still listening and enjoying every minute. I'm just too busy during the week with work and raising a now 15th-month-old daughter. Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations.
By the time I finish listening to the episodes, it's late Saturday or Sunday. Never enough time for me to get my list together. Here we go, though, for the Ramble 259. The late, great, one and only James Joseph Brown had to give the honorable mention to Papa's Got a Brand New Bag and It's a Man World, but Mr. Brown has to go into the Hall of Fame for Get Up Off of That Thing. Like most of his songs, can't help but move and groove while listening. I've played it on the phone I have it playing on the phone while I write this. I think I'm finally going to watch Get On Up this weekend. I hear Chadwick Boseman absolutely knocks it out of the park.
I'm sure he does. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure he does.
That's what Cody told me. I haven't seen it, though. But yeah, I remember Cody gave a very big thumbs up to Chadwick Boseman's performance as James Brown.
Yeah, he's great in that.
Graham and Faye, greetings to the Great White North, fellow
Graham and
Ramblers.
Faye!
The 2020 Train O'Pain continues.
Yes, it
seems
does.
everything is just somehow a little bit off this year. That's hilarious. The meme guy with 2 tortillas over his head. Fucking hilarious.
With 2 tortillas.
James, Mr. Soul Brother, Dynamite Brown saunters up to the Ramble Hall of Fame podium in the Church of the Ramble. For the record, there exists no hat that can contain the hair of the Godfather of Soul. He asks the evil commish but one thing: have you seen the light? Out of nowhere opens a warm blue glow from the heavens, and Jerry suddenly begins to do the uncontrollable handsprings, backflips, and up and down the Church of the Ramble aisles. The Ramble audience bursts out into a dancing soul in front groove explosion in their pews. Jolet and Jake Elwood Blues quietly look on from the church foyer. Looks like roaches on a mission from God for the Penguin too. Look at that.
So you're
Beautiful.
you're Jake in this.
I guess, yeah.
Does that make me Graham?
I think you're Graham. We could
Elwood
work with
Blues?
that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Graham Elwood Blues.
You ready for this one, Cody? Owen Edmonds. Gentlemen, good day to you from South Wales. Long-time listener, first-time emailer.
Owen! I know
Owen
you
Edmonds.
from the twits.
Here are my picks. James Brown goes to the Hall of Fame with Papa's Got a Brand New Bag from 65, his first
Papa's Got a
Grammy,
Brand
and
New
just a
Bag.
pure example of funk. Caleb Gardner Miller. Hey, guys, it's
Caleb.
me, Caleb. Really recently got a Han Solo black action figure. Tweeted to you guys. Anyways, I have no clue who James Brown is. That's on Michael S. Miller. Michael S. Miller
that's
needs
all
to
your dad's
educate you.
fault.
Yes.
Shame on you, Michael S. Miller.
Colin Maggs, hey guys, hope everything's going well this week. Submissions, Hall of Fame, my choice has got to be I Got You, I Feel Good, iconic and timeless. Plus, it's the song we all have in our head whenever something great happens in our lives. Patrick Carruthers, hey Ramblers, sorry I hate to do this, but I'm going to need to speak to the manager. Maybe that's Jack. The Ramble corporate structure seems very, very nebulous. Anyway, Sir Sean Connery passed away 2 weeks ago, and not a mention? What gives?
He's got a point.
Yeah, we kind of glossed over
We
that.
did kind of gloss over that.
Cody, do you think we glossed over Sean Connery dying?
I maybe a little bit, although I think there's maybe some complicated issues with Sean Connery.
That's Barbara Walters interview, and there's corporate Ramble right there.
Yeah,
There he
he's-
is on
he-
cue.
he-
Colin
he,
Maggs, Patrick
he heard.
on cue. PC. That whole women sometimes deserve to be slapped, and I slap them. It's like, all right, there.
It's not a comfortable interview to watch.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You can make the argument different time, all that bullshit, right?
Is it though? Or is abuse no matter what decade it happened in? Patrick Carruthers,
Barbara Walters gave him a chance to back down from it, and he kind of doubled down.
he did not
so-
back down at all. God,
Well, he
and-
seemed like a man of his convictions.
Yes, and if you don't stop, I'll slap you,
slap the
Barbara,
shit
right
out of
here.
you,
and I'll
Barbara
fuck you up right here. See what happens then.
Do you think he
is-
has the career he has if he slapped her in that moment?
Ooh,
Does he get away with
it? Could you imagine if he just pulled a Vader on that reporter? You think this is fucking fake? Does this feel fucking fake to you? Maybe John Stosselter? God damn. He says James Brown goes in for I Got You, I Feel Good. Joe Capone. Look at this. Look at this. That was that was Joe Capone who said that as well. Joe Capone also wondering why no Sean.
No Sean Connery?
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I didn't fuck up Colin Maggs' email, though, real quick.
Did you?
I don't know. I might have. I did this while watching G.I. Joe the movie. So I was a little...
Well, you were multitasking. And if any movie's going to distract you from whatever you're doing,
the best movie ever
it's
might be the
gonna
one.
be G.I. Joe, the animated.
The only one that... Well, I'm not going to tease it, but just wait till you see what the ratings are in Good Willow Hunting tomorrow for G.I. Joe the movie.
The grades are going to blow people
The
away.
grades are going to blow people's minds.
Blow people's minds.
They really are. He did say, yeah, I feel good. That was Colin Maggs. Let's
That's
see what
Colin
Patrick
Maggs.
Carruthers.
PC.
PC. There he is. No, yeah, that was him. He
Okay.
did say that. But I think Joe Capone also took us to task. Let me make sure.
Joe Capone should be happy his Giants are playing so well.
No, he didn't. Sorry, that was not Joe Capone. That was all PC. He just says, hat game, it ain't no drag.
Ain't no drag.
James Brown twists and flies onto the Hall of Fame stage with Papa's got a brand new bag
Everybody likes the pop
atop his head. How could you not? Michael Newcomer.
Don't call me Wormer.
Worman. He says the Worms is he
Worms.
goes in for the
Worms.
payback.
What's up, Worms?
That's a great Worms. Hey, Worms.
Hey, Worms.
The payback. That's a good one.
Okay.
Jeremy Bienvenu. I Got You. I Feel Good. It's the first song
Bienvenu.
most people think of when you mention
Bienvenu.
James Brown.
Come on in.
And the first song I'd ever heard by him. Oh God, I just spit on my own screen laughing. You
That's
made me
COVID.
laugh. That's
COVID all over that.
Nico Brown. What hat would
Nico.
James? What would James Brown wear in the Hall of Fame? Well, if it's 2020 induction, hell, today when you read this or when the Ramblers and James hear this, it has to be the payback. Not only is this song as tasty as the first vagina you ever dove your tongue in,
Nico.
but it's the perfect analogy for 2020s. He talked
Erotic
about a
as
force
fuck.
that came out of nowhere and fucked with them for no reason. And
Jesus.
Brown talks about how he's going to get even. We as a country voted out a racist asshole.
Yes, we did.
And replaced him with the VP of the first black president and his black and Asian daughter of an immigrant liberal Haven, California to boot. Cunty Orange Muffin out of office. That's a great one, Nico Brown.
Cunty Orange Muffin.
Nico Brown, there was nothing wrong with that message you
Nope.
sent. Jeremiah Harris. Hey,
Perfect.
Jerry, Eddie, and Cody. I haven't written in what seems like forever. I bowed out on the Yacht Rock episode because I had no idea what Yacht Rock even was. And from there, it's been a series of forgetting and half writing every week. I'm pushing myself to get this in, hopefully under the wire, because basically I like to hear my own thoughts read back to me through headphones
There
by
you go.
Jerry.
That's
There
what
we
we
go.
do.
Anyway, I'm loving the shit out of Good Willow Hunting. Thank you.
Oh.
You guys are going to have to continue movie reviews after Cody sees Willow. Cody, are you okay with this?
Yeah, we have an idea to take that further.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to see Willow? Maybe it just continually goes until.
Yeah.
No.
You're gonna, Cody, you're gonna have to see Willow. Jeremiah Harris says James Brown would have to be sporting an "I Got You, I Feel Good" hat on his Hall of Fame hat. It's hands down the first song everyone thinks of when he comes up. It's also used as the first song everyone sings when imitating the man as well. Damian Bottriell, Yo-Ho Ramblers, DTB, Damian Bottriell back again. As of this email, Melbourne has gone 16 days without a positive case or COVID-related death.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Good to hear.
Yesterday, I made my first trip into the city
Tim.
since February. It was a strange sensation to be able to walk in my local comic shop before the world turned upside down. Hope I made the cutoff. I got distracted reading the 2018 Farm Bill while jerking off.
Been there.
Been there, buddy.
Been there.
Why do you think Cody had to get a new hotel?
Been there.
Cody, is that right? Did they kick you out of the Beach View one because you were jerking off on the 2018 Farm Bill and waking up everybody?
They had to move you to the back of the hotel.
Yeah.
I'm not at liberty.
Oh!
The best written erotic fiction of all time.
Ever. Yesterday, my first trip to cities since February was strange and say, no, yeah, there we go. My Hall of Fat. Oh, fuck, sorry. It reminded me of a U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying wish she would not be replaced till a new president was installed and for jizz to be listed on the 2018 Farm Bill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My Hall of Fame fat, James Brown, I feel good. Michael S. Miller, hey guys, hope all's well. Here are my submissions for this week. Got to go with I Got You, I Feel Good. The first thing that comes to mind anytime anybody says the name James Brown. That is like a going sentence for that song.
Yes.
Like, that's the going thought.
And how does Caleb never heard this song?
Michael S. Miller, how's your son never heard this?
How has he never heard this song?
Cody, you ready for this?
Uh-oh.
This is from Joseph Santos. Hashtag. Cody Cody hates great movies. Hashtag finish line sports shopping spree. All right, Cody, you ready for a long rant? Are ya? Hall of Fame hat, James Brown wrote, Papa's got a brand new bag. Hashtag Cody hates James Brown. Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Dustin Jacobs says he goes in for Say It Loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Grady W. Smithy III. Can you guess this one? Back in training. Grady W. Smithy III, back in training. You know this, right? Do you know this part 3? Grady W. Which one is it? Come on.
That's back in training is
You got this?
Police Academy.
Yeah, you got it, baby. James Brown should wear the hat for Say It Loud. I'm 2 votes for Say It Loud. I'm black and I'm proud. I had to go I Got You, I Feel Good. It just, like everyone says, when you think James Brown.
I was going to go I Got You, I Feel Good, but then I was like, you know what? The song that pumped me up from hearing James Brown was Living in America.
Living in America.
Watching Rocky IV in the movie theater.
So great. So great.
I love that. And then Apollo Creed died right afterwards.
What a way to go out.
What a way to go out.
The last thing you hear
is
I'm in.
Apollo Creed.
I'm in.
Or your best friend not throwing in the towel.
Right. Cody, did you?
Your
What was your James Brown Hall of Fame? What hat?
As I mentioned previously, my pre-production stuff kind of got a little bit ruined, I didn't get to the list. But I'll go with I Got You, I Feel Good. I think there's no.
Wow.
That's like the quintessential James Brown
hashtag
song.
Cody hates James Brown.
I guess Joseph was right.
I guess that's trending now.
Super bad being a close second for me.
Wow. Joseph was right.
Joseph's
not trending.
Joseph
Joseph was right. Hashtag Cody hates James Brown. All right, now it's time that we open, close, and Isn't that exciting? Uncool. There's a lot of good submissions for this one. If I can get it.
And this is songs about
open,
places.
close, and
cities.
encore.
Woo! Oh man, that's something. I'll tell you, that's something else. That's something else.
That's
something
is
else.
purdy.
That there's purdy.
That there is
Bojack the Ripper,
purdy.
open, close, encore, songs about cities. Murray Head opens with One Night in Bangkok, a
Ooh,
great
One
head
Night
bobbing
in
song if
Bangkok.
there ever was one. Elton John, Philadelphia Freedom, only because I love hearing Eddie's reactions
that
of
fucking
completed
song.
dismay, whatever. Is it just because of the Eagles?
You don't understand. Ralph plays it on the Ralph Report. Every time something about Philadelphia comes up, he plays that fucking song.
It's a good jam.
I only liked it on that Saturday when Orange Fuck Muffin got voted out.
Got trumped.
That was the one day I was like, hey, you know what? I've liked the song today.
Right. That was
the only day.
I would have rooted for the Eagles that night.
Yeah, I probably would have too. Maybe.
The encore, Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. I don't listen to enough Beastie Boys anymore. I should probably do something about it. Graham and Faye, songs about Boots Canada. You open with the Weaker Thans, One Great City. Noteworthy as this track was used as a theme song for the opening TV show Less Than Kind. R.I.P. Rest in peace, Maury Chaykin. I hate Winnipeg. Look at that. All right, I'm about to watch this. Close, Guess Who, running back to Saskatoon. And you encore with Rush, YYZ, a.k.a. the airport identification code for Pearson International Airport. I did not know that until I saw this list. Owen Edmonds, you open and close with encore. You open with YYZ by Rush, the prog rock legends' love song to their hometown based on the rhythm of YYZ and the Morse code they heard on the flight back to Toronto. Close with The Clash, London Calling, one of the finest punk songs written by one of the best punk duos ever, the incredible Joe Strummer. May he rock in peace. And Mick Jones, the song tells the story of the fears of the age. Encore with Under the Bridge, Chili Peppers' love song to L.A. Drugs and the band's first proper guitarist, Hillel Slovak, who had overdosed a few years earlier. Caleb Gardner-Miller, you open with Kiss, Detroit Rock City. Close with Escape from the City, Ted Poley and Tony Harrell. Encore, I don't know any others, so yeah. Colin Maggs, open, close, and encore. Open with Ghost Town by The Specials, a song about Coventry, UK. Close with London Calling by The Clash. Encore, The Lights Dim as a man with the world's worst teeth plays a soulful tune on the piano and sings It's Christmas Eve, Babe, in the drunk tank. Yes, it's the best Christmas song ever, Fairy Tale of New York by The Pogues with Kirsty McCall. Any Christmas song that includes lines like you're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk. Merry Christmas, you arsehole, I pray to God it's our last. Truly has the spirit of
you
Christmas
should go
in
back
my
and
mind.
listen to our Ramble Christmas album from last year.
Just saying.
When
are we going to record the new one? Holy shit. Guys, we got to get on this. Patrick Crothers. I really wanted a Cleveland song for this, but I can't stand Cleveland rock. So you open with L.A. Woman by The Doors. You close with LaGrange, ZZ Top, Von Erich's intro.
Yeah.
You encore with an open letter to New York City, Beastie Boys, Joe Capone. One Night in Bangkok, Murray Head. Close with Kansas City, Little Willie Littlefield. You encore with a New York medley performed by Rocha on the mandolin, Eddie Pence on the harmonica.
Fuck yeah,
New York
dude.
State of Mind by Billy Joel. Englishman in New York by Sting. Another Lonely Night in New York by Robin Gibb. Back in the New York Groove, Ace Frehley featuring the soft, dulcet tones of Coy. Bennett James on vocals. Michael Newcomer, Don't Call Me Worm or Wormin. Open with Back in the New York
Worms.
Groove, Ace Frehley. Worms, born in Brooklyn, so my love for the Big Apple, which leads into my close.
Nice.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Beastie Boys, R.A.P.M.C.A. Encore, Pittsburgh Sound, Wiz Khalifa, my hometown, and the video directed by an old friend. Go to YouTube and check it out. Jeremy Bienvenu, open with Garth Brooks, Call him Baton Rouge. This is the first answer that popped in my head. With my mom listening to nothing but country when I was growing up, Garth Brooks is my favorite artist, and this is one of my favorite songs. Being a diehard LSU fan, nothing gives me goosebumps more than when they play this as the team comes out to play. It never gets old. You close with Rumor Spreading Round, that Texas Town, ZZ Top, LaGrange. I'm very easily amused in listening to this once while passing through LaGrange, Texas. Made me a lot happier than it should have been, but it's a classic. Encore, Clutch, A Quick Death in Texas. So I'm cheating with this one since it's not about any specific city, but rather
it's
nondescript
a list of cities.
Texan city. But it's a great song, and I'm going
It's like
with it
I've been
anyway.
everywhere.
That's right.
By Johnny
Yeah, I've
Cash.
been everywhere, man. If Eddie can say fuck the
We already
Ramblers.
went through it. Name checks and name checks don't count, and that's what Quick Death in Texas is.
And look what he goes. He goes, if Eddie can say fuck the... See, I knew it was going to come back to bite
Wow.
us, man.
Wow.
If Eddie can say fuck the Ramblers, I can say semi-fuck the rules. It does name drop Beaumont, Amarillo, Galveston, El Paso, and Nacogdoches, and so it does at least mention some cities. Wow, he just went with it.
Wow.
Nico Brown.
Always haunted by Fuck the Ramblers.
He will be. You
Forever.
open with a song about it. Well, you have to open with YMCA, the song about hashtag MAGA City and its downfall will become the anthem of 2020. And no, it's not fucking Philadelphia Freedom. Fuck that song and fuck people saying Philadelphia won the election. Biden didn't need Pennsylvania. They were just the first finished count. Biden had the victory with Nevada, Arizona, and Georgia. The lamestream media was just too scared to be the first ones to call it. So really, Philadelphia Freedom should be replaced by a song about the Associated Press because they put an end to the waiting game. Then we close with the One Night in Bangkok. If that song doesn't make you want to giggle while high, no city will. Then Sonny Ledford comes out to play goddamn motherfucking Myrtle Beach.
That's a fucking great tune.
There we go.
Have you heard that song?
I never have.
That's so fucking good.
Jeremiah Harris opens with No Sleep Till Brooklyn by the Beastie Boys, by the motherfucking Beastie Boys. Close with 53rd and 3rd by the Ramones, and a cold chill runs down Eddie's spine as the lights go up to reveal a piano, and Sir Elton John smiling. Ear to ear in his giant crazy sunglasses. I like to bring out a friend of mine. He says softly, Mike, out of the shadows comes Ralph Garman. We got one song left. Can anyone name what major metropolitan city it's
Fuck
about?
that
Anyone?
song.
You there with the dinosaur chicken nuggets? Odie, isn't it? Can you tell me what this city's last song is about? He laughs. They break into Philadelphia Freedom, much to Eddie's dismay.
Ugh.
Damien Bottriell open with Mark Cohen's Walking in Memphis. Close with the Boss's Streets of Philadelphia. Encore Sinatra's New York, New York. Michael S. Miller. You open with Detroit Rock City by Kiss.
Ugh.
Close with Cleveland Rocks by Ian Hunter and the President of the United States of America, featuring Drew Carey.
That was a fun
Ohio
opening
piano.
to a show.
That was good. You encore with Prince doing a medley of Baltimore Rock and Roll's Alive and lives in Minneapolis, and All the Critics Love You, New York, and of course the greatest city of all, Erotic City. Joseph Santos. Open, close songs about cities. I love L.A. for the Kings. I love L.A. for the Lakers. I love L.A., of course, for the Dodgers. Hashtag Cody hates songs about cities. Dustin Jacobs.
Now, that one is true.
That list I bet you hated. Dustin Jacobs opens with Welcome to Atlanta. Close with Philadelphia Freedom.
Ew.
Encore Detroit Rock City. These cities save the U.S.A., and they deserve it. Grady W. Smithy, The Return of the King. The city songs should open with No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Close with First We Take Manhattan. Encore with Big D with Eddie having to play harmonic on it because the idea of making a Washington fan play a song praising Dallas made me laugh too much not to get
Not
over
gonna
it.
happen.
I had to. Mine ended up. I tortured myself over this list all
There's
week.
so many.
You know what ended up winning the day? New
What?
York. New York ran the table on this one for me.
On everything.
Everything. I opened with Bruce Springsteen, 10th Avenue Freeze Out.
Okay.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
I close with Billy Joel, New York State of Mind.
Yeah.
Encore, Frank Sinatra, New York, New York.
Okay.
Cody, what was yours?
I
Uh-oh.
didn't mention.
Oh, shit. You're freezing.
I
You're
think
freezing.
LaGrange would probably be in there for sure.
Okay, you froze, but now you're back. You said LaGrange?
Hello.
Yeah, you froze. Now you're back. You said LaGrange for sure.
I said I didn't get to make a list, but LaGrange would definitely be in there.
Fuck yeah, it would be. It's a good one. I should have put it on mine, but I went New York.
I'm opening with Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. What's your closer?
Close with Hollywood Nights.
Oh, Hollywood Nights. It's the best song about L.A.
I love it. And then I would encore with I Love L.A.
I love L.A.
'Cause
We
I do.
love it. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, you know what it's time for now?
What?
It's time we open. It's time we read books and we play some video games. Excited for that?
Bring that
Again,
pussy over
Reading
here.
books and
Bring that
playing
pussy over
video
here.
games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games.
Oh! Is it weird?
Yeah.
I just noticed something.
What?
That right now, while Cody's having some technical issues, we got Ramble Corporate right fucking there. Is that weird?
it's a little weird.
Are they fucking with Cody? Cody, is he fucking with you? Do you feel that? Do you feel fucked with by Jack just sitting there right now?
I mean, I feel like that's what's making my internet unstable.
Right? It might be. Graham and Faye.
You think Jack's putting his hand on the lever a little bit? Just a little bit.
To fuck
just
with us. I could see him. He's a prick. Graham and Faye still grinding out mountains of expended shells in my gungeoneering adventures, and I'm doing my best to try to hone my Twitch and click skills to one day make it to the final chapter. The pop culture nerd references are never ending. Even Dune's infamous big fucking gun just made an appearance in the game as the notorious BSG. I gotta go back to playing this one. Caleb Gardner Miller recently reading and playing recently started a light lock on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Light lock is where if a character dies, I can't use them. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Colin Maggs reading Marvel Secret Wars, playing Friday the 13th, Elite Dangerous, and Civilization. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, healthy, and sane. From the man who's trying to get the world to sing na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. In unison when Dickhead leaves the White House. Colin, we'll be singing it, Colin.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be there. Joe Capone reading and playing. By the way, should I warn everybody about Friday's Ramble radio or nah? Just let him experience. Because so far it seems like I'm preaching to the choir.
I'm sure we have some listeners who fall on the opposite side of
Right.
what our belief system is when
Right.
it comes politically.
Politically. I still love him.
I love everybody. I don't,
But I just,
except that one dude.
Right.
But
But
he's an elected official that I hate.
Right.
But I'm just saying, yeah, Friday it gets a little. If you don't like rants about politics, and it's not a long rant, it's about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. And I go off. I go the fuck off.
I try to bring you back in a
You
little
do.
bit.
You do.
I
You
try
wisely.
to tether you down a little bit.
Yeah. Cody was just too busy enjoying the breeze.
Yeah. Well, he was jacking
True.
it to that Rambo
To the
Trump,
Farm Bill.
that Rambo Trump flag.
The Rambo Trump
Guys.
flag and the Farm Bill.
You guys, you're going to be implicated in this court case. I don't want you subpoenaed. Don't talk about it.
Oh, but Joe Capone still fighting the good fight in Season 7 of Tecmo Super Bowl III, sitting one game behind the 10-2 Washington football
That's
team.
right, baby.
At 9-3, lost to Washington Week 2. We're set to play again
Suck
at
it.
17, where it should be a battle for the division title.
His Giants are playing the best football in that awful
They
division.
really are. Sitting at TSB
Unbelievable.
record 7-2, in real life record 4-5. The bonus game, the Tecmo Super Bowl record 6-2, in real life 5-3. On the weekly win-loss prediction streams, twitch.tv/Caponis. Go check out your boy Joe Capone. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for Tecmo whenever I feel like it for the other games. Damian Bottriell, just been reading all my latest comics, playing the same bunch of games with friends, Among Us, Phasmophobia, and even a little bit of Minecraft with my girlfriend and her best friend.
Nice.
No top 5 for this week, but rest in peace to Alex Trebek. No Jeopardy down
definitely.
under, so I've only
Damien,
seen
there's
his
a
work
new.
from
I don't know
internet
if you
clips.
did this. You're playing Minecraft with your girlfriend. My son Colton. I'm not playing video games right now because he's taken over the PS4. With,
Chump! That chump!
Fucking chump. But what he did is I guess Minecraft just released a DLC for Star Wars. So there's a complete
Oh, wow.
Star Wars Minecraft
Oh, look at that.
universe.
Is
that
he
you
excited?
can get, he hasn't stopped playing it for 48
He marked
hours.
out. He marked out.
He marked out stuff. So
That's
I don't know if
great.
they have that where you are, Damien, but you can download that for Minecraft.
Check
It's
that
pretty dope.
motherfucker. That sounds dope as shit. Michael S. Miller, reading and playing, mostly not teaching my kid any good music. Well, that's weird. What a weird thing. Mostly ignoring my son's wishes to hear good music and keeping him away from James Brown.
I won't let him know who James Brown is.
Wow.
Ever. Wow.
Mostly just been reading all the Trump tweets with the blue "This is bullshit" warnings Twitter's been adding lately and playing Mario Run on my cell phone. Not bad. Dustin Jacobs, he's reading The Actor's Life by Jenna Fisher. If you're a fan of The Office and are hoping for juicy stories about Jenna, a.k.a. Pam, you've come to the wrong place. It is, however, a great book about what's really like to be an actor in Hollywood, the trials and tribulations, all of it. So if you're an aspiring actor or an actor that thinks about giving up, I highly suggest you read this book. Grady W. Smithy and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm reading The Sandman by Lars Kepler. It's a Swedish novel about a young man who is believed killed along with a sister by a notorious serial killer 13 years ago, being found, forcing the authorities to try and get inside the killer's head to save the sister's life. And oh boy, ain't this going to end cheerful. That sounds dope.
Look at this shit.
Fucking prick. Just hogging the fucking bandwidth. I'm still reading Dune, still playing all the games I've been playing. I added the Outer Worlds to it because now they got the new Xbox. It makes the old Xbox games look better.
Oh, it does?
It's awesome.
Really?
Just a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's still fucking dope. And so I've been just plowing
and you
through
have a
that.
PS5 inbound?
Knock on wood. We'll see if I can get if we can get one. Her Andrea and her mother are gonna get me one for Christmas if we can get.
Has there been a lot of problems with it? Like glitches and stuff?
Oh, not glitches on my Xbox.
No, on the new PS5. I've heard there's like you should kind of wait like 6 months or whatever.
I mean, the smart thing to do is don't get the first one off the press with any kind of equipment like that.
I waited. I was like 2 years out from when I got a PS4.
I mean, but the thing is, if they're bugs, they'll send you a new one.
Yeah,
you know, so whatever. But like, if it's that bad. But yeah, so there we go. Were you reading and playing anything?
I'm just watching Colton play Star Wars Minecraft. It's cool. There's little Baby Yoda and his little egg pod.
Oh, that's
your
cool.
Mandalorian.
It can follow you around.
He follows you around the whole place.
It's like your pet. That's cool.
It's kind of cool.
Cody, you reading or playing anything right now?
Yeah, I think I told you I was playing Madden a bunch, and I finally got people to rage quit.
Look
on
at
me.
this. A momentous moment for Cody. He got people to
like
rage quit on him.
6 to 7 games in a row.
Fucking him up in Madden.
What was one of the key plays that made someone rage quit?
Oh, that's a good question. I forgot to ask
a lot of user interceptions, so I was getting in there and getting a lot of interceptions.
Nice.
And the thing was, I was only going up by a maximum of like 14 points, and then they would quit.
So it was like it was this insurmountable lead you were building.
You weren't going. You weren't like running like fake punts on second down and shit, right? Not like crazy stuff.
Wow.
I'm a classy Madden player.
Look at this. Is Cody the Belichick of Madden?
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. We counted him out when he was coaching the Browns.
We sure did.
Now he's on the
look
Patriots.
at him, man. Fuck. Said fuck you to the Jets, and then look at this. I guess it's time.
It's time for that.
For that where we fix it.
Yeah.
Have to fix it.
No one's
It's
ever noticed.
the time of the show where we rank the top 5.
God. Damn it.
Wait a minute. What do you?
What?
What do you think the Nazi booth is going to look like at our place?
I'm excited to go see.
After it's all over.
I'm really excited to go to Frank and Son and see.
See what the Nazi booth
Yes.
looks like? Do you think what do you think the mood is going to be? Do we need to make a special trip?
Anger.
Yeah, like, let's say
anger.
after the
More
electors.
more anger than they normally are.
Yeah, you think?
Because they were already angry people.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you're so angry where you carry Nazi Legos
that you made yourself.
You're obviously an angry
You
person.
hand-painted a Hitler
And then
Lego.
at one point you named that Nazi Lego leader, and then at some point you tore up that little note card and like, fuck it, Hitler. And made a little Hitler note card for it so people knew it was Hitler.
Oh, gee. Now, did we talk about this on the Ramble, but our little skit we made up about them the last time we were there?
No.
Because we figured if anyone is not about Black Lives Matter, it's that
yeah.
booth. And Cody,
Yeah,
you've heard about the old angry Nazi guy at Frank and Son, right?
Yes.
We were
you
thinking
told me.
it'd be funny if, I don't know if we mentioned this, maybe you can remember, but I don't know if we mentioned the podcast, but Eddie and I were just in tears laughing, walking through, imagining he's just talking to someone.
Most of our conversations were in tears laughing, and other people are like, what are you fucking talking about?
What are you talking about? Right, that's true. That's
most
true.
of our
That's most of it. And the weird thinking, though, wouldn't that be funny if we walked past his booth and he was trying to explain why the George Floyd thing was no big deal, and he just had his own knee on his own wife's neck, who was just on there. He's like, see?
Hey, take
She's
a breath.
fine.
Take a
She's
breath.
fine.
He's got a digital clock run.
Right.
Like, say,
look, 30 seconds, fine.
Fine.
She's purple, just like flailing. Anyway, so we're going to go. If it's safe, we're going to go. We're going to go see.
I kind of want to.
So here it is, Bojack the Ripper, top 5 game show host. This was a tough one.
Okay.
He goes, Dennis James, credit as being the first network TV game show host of the Cash and Carry in 1946. If he didn't do it, I'm sure someone else would have, but he was there first, and he paved the way for the rest of these legends. Ben Stein, Win Ben Stein's Money, the outgoing, charismatic personality of Ben Stein, as he put up his own hard-earned money against everyday people in a battle of wits and knowledge, would always watch this when it was on, and the show probably gave Jimmy Kimmel an extra little boost before hitting Super. Absolutely, it did.
He went from that to Man Show.
Yeah,
I believe.
So it was Kevin and Bean, and then
I think he was on Kevin and Bean around the same time he was on Ben Stein's Money.
Because Kevin and Bean gave him the push here, but Ben Stein's Money gave him the push everywhere else.
Gave him the national push,
Yeah.
and then I remember him going to Man Show, and then he made his jump. Yeah.
Pat Sajak, who doesn't like Wheel of Fortune. The wife and I try to catch every episode and see who can answer the puzzle first. Even have the game app on our phone. Bob fucking Barker, the game show where it doesn't matter how smart or skilled you are, anyone can walk out of there with tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Bob Barker's cameo in Happy Gilmore was awesome. The price is wrong, bitch. Alex Trebek, as I'm writing this, I'm trying to hold back my emotions. Truly a great loss for the entertainment industry. Hearing about the celebrities passing usually has a little effect on me. For some reason, this just hit me harder than most.
Because you always expect him to be there.
I know.
He's like that guy that was
He's that guy.
The TV's on in the background, and you just hear Trebek's voice.
There it is. Yep. That's it for me this week. I will try and get my list together in time more often, but if I don't know that I'm still listening and enjoying all the Ramble-related content, thank you. For now and always, Ramble the fuck on, boys. Bojack the Ripper.
Thanks, Bojack.
Yeah. Graham and Faye, runner-up. Nitpicker's note, how the hell can Wayne Brady not hold down a steady now non-Who's Line gig on TV in Hollywood? The dude is so talented and should be in this list, but he just doesn't have enough consistency on any given side program to make it. Every time I get hooked on something new he's in, they seem to cancel or change the show. Dumbass Hollywood. Which brings me my first pick. Monty Hall, Let's Make a Deal. People dressed up like it was low rent Halloween, being given crazy choices, wacky rewards, and twisted prizes, and the general devil's advocate routine for messing with the contestants' brains. Half the fun of the show is watching Monty Hall mess with people and steer them in a new twisted evil direction. Door number 1, fridge, stove, washer, dryer. Door number 2, camper and boat. Door number 3, trip to Hawaii. But what's in the box? What's in the box? Fat stack of cash? Nope. Diamond ring? Keys to a new car? Nope. It's a goat. That's what's in the box, you dumbass. Fun fact, Monty Hall was from Winnipeg. I went to the high school with my father. What? How about that, Graham? Number 4, Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Wait, scratch that. The Ramblers deserve better. Instead, let's go with the better version. Cooney getting Watanabe via UHF and the Wheel of Fish. You're so stupid. Number 3, Richard Dawson, Family Feud. In the many flavors of the show, you just have to give a serious nod to the OG host with the most, survey says.
He was the best.
Number 2, Bob Barker, Price is Right. Let's face it, if you were home from school sick, the Price is Right was a mandatory part of the required routine. I'm pretty sure it's still a law in Canada, having only recently been probated with
Jack
the Kerry
going
Amendment.
To town on himself right
I know
now.
he is. The Price is Wrong, bitch. And number 1, Alex Trebek. Jesus, Cody, can everybody see Jack eating himself out? No, he's blowing himself. There he is.
And it kind of you mentioned Richard Dawson, and that's when he started going to town on himself.
He loves Dawson.
So
always does that to him. Alex Trebek, a product of the CBC up here in Canada, a proud member of the Order of Canada, and a true regular on my TV in both my youth and adult years since '84. Testament to the lead by example mantra. Even with the stage 4 prostate cancer, with the end of his life clearly imminent, he just finished filming his last 36 episode of Jeopardy only 2 weeks ago, which will begin to air in the near future. What are the odds that we lose Connery and Trebek pretty much back to back? #fuck cancer. Connery, looks like this is my lucky day. I'll take the rapists for 200. Trebek, that's therapists. Oh, that's great. That's a funny meme. It's a stairs to heaven. Trebek, I've been expecting you. Trebek, God, is that you? And then Connery, guess again. Trebek, suck it 2020. Get your flu shots, wear a mask, wash your hands, and stay safe and healthy, Ramblers. Ramble off, Graham and Faye, Winnipeg, eh? Owen Edmonds, my top 5 are all UK hosts, as I'm British, and we have the best of everything. Yeah. Alex who? Wow. Number 5, Richard Whiteley. Presented Countdown for 35 years, but being smart, dull, and boring. All right, there we go. Richard O'Brien, from the creator of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, came to Crystal Maze, a mixture of mental, physical, and mystery challenges before trying to catch gold bits of paper whilst being blown by a massive fan. Number 3, Bob Holmes, presented my favorite games, presented my favorite game show aimed at teenagers, Blockbusters. I'll have a P, please, Bob. Bruce Forsyth, another legend of my childhood. Number 1, Bob Monkhouse, one of the greatest hosts the UK has ever produced. He had jokes on every subject, and I highly recommend him YouTube.
I don't think I'm familiar with.
Thanks, guys. You rock. I would leave a 5-star review, but I detest Apple and iTunes.
That happens.
It happens. Caleb Gardner-Miller. Number 5, Chris Tarrant. Number 4, Pat Sage. I don't know what abbreviation it is. WWTBAM.
What would
the butt
ass munch?
That's it. What would the butt ass munch? Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune. Jamila Jamal, M.I., Steve Harvey, Family Feud, Alex Trebek, Jeopardy. That's a wrap. Anyway, stay safe and wear a mask. Patrick
Good
Carruthers.
call, Caleb.
Thank you, Caleb. Patrick Carruthers, top 5.
PC.
Dishonorable mention to Chuck Ruley for being a piece of shit. I'll give you that.
True.
Number 5, Chuck Barris. Number 4, Money Hall. Number 3, Richard Dossert. Number 2, Bob Barker. Number 1, Alex Trebek.
Motherfucking
Thanks for the funny and stay safe ramblers. Pat Carruthers, PC. Joe Capone, honorable mention to Vicky Lords for a stint on Win, Lose, or Draw.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Barris, Regis Philbin, Bob Eubanks, Alex Trebek, Richard Dawson. Michael Newcomer, Don't Call Me Wormer, Worman. Ben Stein.
Hey, Worms.
Mark Summers of Double
Dare.
Dare.
Double Dare fame.
Richard Dawson, if nothing else, because he was the best
yeah.
ever retort to Arnold's
Only in a
Back.
rerun.
Pat Sajak, got to work with him on a project DC. He's a funny and a good-natured guy. And number 1, Alex Trebek. Who else would be number 1? Says Michael.
He's got his own out call.
Yeah,
Worm
out. Jeremy Bienvenu, top
Worm
5
out.
game show host. Honorable mention to Wink Martindale. When the Magic Game Show Network became a thing, I spent many late nights watching reruns of Tic-Tac-Toe and Trivial Pursuit, and this dude's creepy smile became cemented into my brain. Number 5, Mark Summers, Double Dare, and What Would You Do were my shit as a kid. I spent my entire childhood wishing I could be on both shows, but knowing my family would never be family friendly enough to ever be on TV. To this day, it's still a dream of mine to run that obstacle course.
I know
on
the
Double
feeling.
Dare. Absolutely, I would rock that motherfucker. Oh man. Number 4, Bob Eubanks, solely because you never knew what kind of reaction he was going to have to fucked up answers the contestants gave on the Newlywed Game. Number 3, Richard Dawson. When you watch old episodes of Family Feud, it's hard not to see how creepy Richard Dawson was to almost every woman he came across. But goddamn, he was entertaining. Between the feud and his appearance as a panelist on Match Game, he was always entertaining. Of course, how could you forget the Running Man? Number 2, Bob Barker. No offense to Drew Carey, but there's only one host of The Price is Right. That's just how it is. Yeah, but at least Drew Carey didn't Me Too half the fucking women on the show. Number 1, Alex Trebek. Trebek and Bob Barker were staples of my childhood, watching The Price is Right and Jeopardy. Anytime I successfully faked a sick to stay home from school. As an adult, I auditioned for Jeopardy just to have a chance at Alex Trebek making fun of me on national television. That would have made my life. I'm not trying to start drama either, but go Astros. Fuck the Dodgers. Hashtag Viafana. Greater than Santos. Cody, how about that from Jeremy Bienvenu, huh?
Jack is performing a Ramble
Jack
audit
is all
right
loving on Eddie right now. I guess Eddie just got the new lifetime deal.
Did I
Look
just
at
get
that.
a raise? Now he's just taking
Now
over.
he's just
taking
loving
over
the
the
set.
set.
All right, Jack.
Jack doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
Ramble Corporate is out of control.
They're out of control. Nico Brown, the host of the Wild and Crazy Kids for Nickelodeon. Kirk Fogg and Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yes, another Nickelodeon 90s show. I'm an 80s baby. Pat Sajak from Wheel of Fortune. Pat Sajak from Wheel of Fortune. From his voice to his demeanor to his casual shade at Vanna White, who you know at some point or another he plowed her poop shoot till her turds turned to diamonds.
Wow.
Steve Harvey on Family Feud.
That
I give
fucking
less
clip
of a
you
fuck
sent
about
me last night, that dude losing on
hilarious. Oh God! Still, I gotta send that to Cody. Still bad mouthing Steve Harvey on Family Feud. Then I do Bag of Baby Bitches because Trump will still skin lost the election he tried to fix. And number 1 for the best game show host of all time, Chris Hardwick from Singled Out. Not only was he the funniest person in the room, but he did it while that vapid boob job Jenny McCarthy was teaching girls how to grow up and be basic bitches. Nico the Monkey, first of his name, stoner of the Andals, and cunning linguist.
Cunning linguist.
Cody, I gotta send you this. I sent Eddie a Wheel of Fortune clip. I think it was from yesterday. Okay. And the guy, Cody, was
I might have seen this.
Did you see
declaring victory.
Yeah, the puzzle was declaring victory.
And it had like 2 letters. And he goes, I'm declaring victory. And the moron added I'm in front of it. And he blew it.
And the rules state you can't add extra words.
You can't add extra
when you
words.
solve the puzzle.
So he still won the whole thing. He ended up going to the button. So I was asking Eddie, after that, is that bigger than 28-3? Is that a big for blowing that to still winning
That's
Wheel of
bigger
Fortune?
Than the Patriots come back against
That
Atlanta.
is absolutely. That was huge.
Because the look
Wheel
on
of
his
Fortune
face.
Errors.
Oh, they're the best.
The
They're
look on his
best.
face.
The look of
is
defeat and
priceless.
shock. It just hangs.
I'm declaring victory.
I'm declaring victory. Nope.
Stupid.
Jeremiah Harris says, Regis Philbin. Remember when Millionaire was white hot. Steve Harvey, I'm a sucker for his reactions to the stupid shit people say in Family Feud. Bob Barker, I'd like to think he banged every fucking Barker's beauty. He did against their will, I think. And I'm sure the truth is not that far off. Yeah, Jeremiah. You think you're pretty sure he did. Alex Trebek, number 1. Duh. Ramble the fuck on. Jeremiah Harris, a.k.a. Blinky Blink. Michael S. Miller, top 5 game show host. Honorable mention goes to Pat Sajak and Vanna White of Wheel of Fortune. Dishonorable mention goes to Chuck Woolery, has been MAGA fuck. Fuck you, Chuck Woolery. Number 5. 5, Mark Summers from Double Dare. Number 4, Ken Ober, MTV's Remote Control.
Yeah, I forgot about
Number 3, Richard Dawson, Family Feud. Number 2, Bob Barker, Price is Right. Number 1, Alex Trebek, Jeopardy. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Hashtag Ramble On. Hashtag Idiot for Life. Hashtag Dex was framed. Hashtag Cody. Stay safe and take care and stay safe. Michael S. Miller. Joseph Santos. Number 5, Drew Carey on Whose Line Is It Anyway. Number 4, Mark Summers, Double Dare. Number 3, Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune. Number 2, Bob motherfucking Barker, The Price is Wrong, bitch. And number 1, Alex Trebek, Jeopardy. Hashtag Cody hates game shows. Dustin Jacobs. Chuck Woolery, piece of shit, but he's good at the job. Pat Sajak, Republican who hates taxes, but he's good at the job. Richard Dawson, he could have sucked at Family Feud. He didn't, but he could have, and I'd still put him on there for the running man. Number 2, Alex Trebek. I low-key hate Jeopardy. Love SNL sketches, however. Number 1, Bob Barker, the GOAT, spay and neuter, you Trump fucks. P.S. Exorcist 3 is so bad. Exorcist 2 should have been about Max von Sydow's first exorcism only. That would have been very interesting. Instead, he got a mishmash of shit that wasn't scary at all. The raking and stuff is laughable. Just the original Mad Max trilogy. Cody, have you seen all the Mad Max movies?
No, I've just seen the first one and then Fury Road.
Oh,
you never seen Road Warrior?
Or Beyond
I haven't seen
Thunderdome?
Road Warrior. No.
We should do a Road Warrior Beyond Thunderdome.
I'm gonna save Dustin's talks about these for that. We got to run there. All right, when we do a Mad Max, I'm gonna remember that. I gotta save
because Thunderdome they were like, oh, Return of the Jedi, we can follow that.
We can do this
instead of Ewoks.
Instead of Window, we'll
have kids,
little kids. Grady W. Smithy, Day of the Dead. Top 5 game show hosts. I've watched too many game shows over the years. Goddamn. Honorable mention to Peter Tomarkin from Press Your Luck. Dishonorable mention to Barb Barker. Price is Right is a classic. He was way too much of a Me Too creep to deserve any spot in the list except the seat of shame. There we go. Number 5, Ann Robinson. If she wasn't so delightfully mean and evil, The Weakest Link wouldn't have been half as much fun. Gene Rayburn. Match Game was my absolute favorite genre show when I was a kid because it was Cards Against Humanity decades before we got that game. It's true. It really was. Richard Dawson. The original Family Feud is a classic, even though Richard could never get away with the way he acted toward the women on the show today. He could not get away with it.
No, fuck no.
Remember they made fun of him in European Vacation and Aubrey. Groucho Marx, if you've never watched You Bet Your Life, you need to, because the way Groucho messed with the contestants is always fun as hell. Alex motherfucking Trebek, even if we hadn't just lost him, his career as a host of Jeopardy made him a legend, and he was a class act. I had to go Mark Summers, number 5.
Okay.
I had to go Richard Dawson, number 4.
Okay.
I mixed my 2 accidentally. My number 3 is Groucho.
Okay.
My number 2 was Regis, just for how hot Millionaire was. And I had to go Trebek, number 1. Who was your?
I went Regis Philbin, number 5.
Yep.
I went Chuck Berry, number 4.
Oh.
Alex Trebek, 3.
Brilliant.
Richard Dawson, 2.
Yes.
And Groucho Marx, number 1.
Oh, Groucho. So he invented the funny, right? Yeah. Like he's for us.
Everyone else, it was just procedural before
he
did it.
He was.
And he turned it into.
He would break balls.
The reason you would watch the show.
Yes, he would make fun of a dumb answer, right? Things like that. He would break balls. Cody, you're top 5. Dude, you were able to do this one.
I'm trying to do this off the top of my head here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go controversial number 5.
Okay.
Steve Harvey on Family Feud.
That's been up here. That's on here. People love him.
He has some good reactions.
He has some good reactions.
Number 4, I'm gonna go Richard Dawson.
The great Dawson.
3, Regis.
Yep.
2.
Donald Trump.
Man.
Donald Trump for the Apprentice.
2, Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Number 1, Alex Trebek.
There we go. Donald Trump for The Apprentice. Come on, Cody. Well, there we go. How about that? Yeah. What a ramble. Look at that, baby. We did it. Ramble 259 in the books. Now, remember, 260 is going to be the purest of pure rambles. We are just going to ramble, and we'll give you our list.
It's almost
going to be
what you just call that an extended ramble radio.
It might
That's
be
almost what that really is.
A long ramble radio is what 260 is going to be. So we'll get all the lists to you by then for 261. We want you all to stay safe. COVID ain't no fucking joke. Stay safe out there, everybody. We're safe. We're promised. We don't do any bullshit now.
No.
Eddie's trip is going to be under a fucking microscope of make sure we don't have COVID. Ain't no bullshit.
Except when I'm in the whorehouse.
Except when he's in the whorehouse. And I'll be with you there, too. We're going to the Bunny Ranch, no question, for Thanksgiving. There we go. Cody, thank you again. This is Cody, one more shot of that lovely hotel. This is the last time we're going to see his spooge dungeon, because next time he's back at home.
Have you done all your spooging in that chair, or do you get over to the bed and do something?
You do it on the bed, too, right?
Right. Or you'll just do it all in the desk chair.
The whole idea is that you go to as many spots as you possibly can.
Right. You just spread it as far and as wide as possible.
Why do you think that AC is so noisy? He's jizzing in the AC conditioner.
All the drawers.
Write your name on the wall, so they just need a black light to see who was there.
There we go. Well, we want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. We appreciate it. All that good shit. Subscribe to us. Email us, ramble@ramblepod.com. Go to hempvita.com. 15% off when you use Ramble as your keyword. And we will see you tomorrow for Good Willow Hunting, G.I. Joe the movie, and Friday for Ramble Radio. And I'm not too worried about Friday's Ramble Radio, given all the fuck Trump messages we got on today's Ramble.
But look, you just expressed your belief. Yes. That's all it is. It's just opinion, right?
True. It's true.
I have my opinion. You have yours. Other listeners have theirs. If they don't like it, don't listen to it.
That's it. That's it.
But come back later.
When we're done.
When we're done.
Ranting. Cody, right?
Cody, he's beating off. He
could
not wait.
He started jerking off.
He could not wait to finish the Ramble.
He just
started jerking off.
Thank God we don't have any video.
Wow.
This nonsense. I'm happy Gene Rayburn got some love on the list.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
He deserved it.
And Mark Summers.
Yes. All right, guys.
Underrated.
Last beep,
Underrated.
and we love you.